Welcome to the Kitchen Journal, a cooking, baking, and cake decorating channel. We share tips, tricks, and tutorials. Coming up, how to make marshmallow fondant from scratch. Today, I'll show you how easy it is to make your own fondant at home. Let's make red fondant, as it is one of the challenging colors to make. Like making any other dark colors like royal blue or black, I use the same technique all the time. So let's get started. You need marshmallow 16-ounce pack, 2 pounds icing sugar, about 1/4 cup shortening, red food color in powder form, and 4 tablespoons of water. Make sure you sift your icing sugar before starting. We don't want tiny lumps in the fondant. Other terms of icing sugar depending on where you are, it is also known as powdered sugar or confectioner's sugar or icing sugar. Using a microwave-safe bowl, grease the bowl with shortening. I use Crisco shortening in butter flavor, that's why you can see that it is yellow. Otherwise, the plain shortening is plain white. That's not a problem at all. Make sure the bowl is well greased before putting the marshmallows in, including the scraper that you're going to use. The marshmallows will turn sticky when melted. We don't want it to stick to the bowl or to the scraper or to your hands, so just be generous with greasing. Since this is a butter flavor shortening, it also adds flavor to the fondant. After greasing the scraper and the bowl, we are now ready to put our marshmallows in. In goes the marshmallows, and then we add 4 tablespoons of water. We want the water to be evenly distributed as much as we can. Give it a good mix before popping this in the microwave. We are going to microwave this with 30 seconds intervals, meaning you microwave for 30 seconds, take it out, stir every time, and microwave it again for another 30 seconds, and take it out and stir until the marshmallows have melted completely. Mix it very well every time before popping it back to the microwave until the consistency turns into a soupy consistency like this. You want the marshmallows to be melted evenly. We want to keep on mixing so that it will be homogeneous and smooth and silky like this. Now it looks like a big bowl of soup. Mix it a little bit more. I think we're ready to add our color. You can make whatever color you want, but today, let's make red. For red color fondant, I prefer to use powder food coloring because the color is rich and very intense. It has a different amount of pigmentation than any other form of food color. If you use gel for red, you might end up with pink, even if you used red, simply because red plus white is pink, and that is not what we want today. If you use liquid food color, it will affect the consistency of the fondant. Just like the black, it will turn gray. For blue, it will turn sky blue, unless you want it that way. So for dark colors like red, black, and royal blue, I highly recommend using powder food coloring. Because I want it in deep red color, I added another teaspoon of red food color. Now you want to mix it nicely so that the pigments will be dissolved while the marshmallow is still hot. You can see that it has turned very dark red. That's the red that I want. Now remember that we still have to add icing sugar so that it will turn a shade lighter than this. Keep on mixing until all the pigments are well incorporated in the mixture. We don't want pigments that are not dissolved in the marshmallows. Now that the color is well incorporated in the mixture, it's time to add the powdered sugar. I like to add a cup at a time until I reach more or less half of the amount of sugar. So now we keep on adding powdered sugar, mixing as we go, like this. Now you can tell when to stop when it becomes thick and hard to mix with a scraper. So now we keep on going, adding more sugar as we go while mixing. Then we add another sugar until it becomes thick. You can see from time to time you have to grease your hands so that the marshmallows won't stick into your fingers. You don't want them to stick into your fingers, or else you might lick them. So by this time, the mixture is still warm, but warm enough to handle by your hands. Now this time you can transfer the mixture to the other bowl with the icing sugar and start folding in. Now you mix it like a dough. Since it is a soft dough at this point, you can easily fold in and out and incorporate the remaining sugar in the bowl. Now I have transferred the dough onto the clean working area and continue kneading, incorporating the rest of the sugar this way. This is the messy part, but that's okay. I guarantee it's all worth it. You want to keep on kneading until it becomes stretchy and elastic. This is a little bit of a workout, but I promise you, it's all worth it. Now, since I found out how to make marshmallow fondants, I never buy the ready-made ones, just because marshmallow fondant tastes better than that from the store. And not only that, it's 3 times more expensive than doing your own. Okay, now we are almost done. We want to finish it up with shortening. Rub the surface with shortening, greasing it at the same time, including your hands so that it won't stick to your hands. You want to finish it with a nice shine so that it will protect the fondant from creasing while you store it. That's all there is to it. That's very easy. Have a little bit of fun there. Make some smiley for a good workout. So there you go, your homemade marshmallow fondant from scratch. See how easy that is. Now to store this, you want to wrap it nicely with cling wrap so that there's no air inside. I also made royal blue for this particular cake, which is Philippine flag. Ta-da! So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. We'll have more cake decorating in our upcoming videos. So tune in. Thanks for watching.